trying to set it up and that, but get everything ready. Yeah, so zero waiting there. So that's probably because I went early. 2 minutes early, yeah. But anyway, we are live now, and I'm just gonna set up the laptop here like usual, so I can keep up with all the comments. Yeah. There we go. Hello, Carl. How's it going? How are you doing today? Hope you didn't get this flu or anything. There we go. There, I believe I have it all set up there. So, how are you doing, Carl? How's everything going there? Okay, that's hopefully I can leave it there. Baby's suddenly jumping on her. Hey, Craig Betts, how's it going? How you doing today? Oops. There we go. She just started up. I've got the heater going right now. I just turned it on. I have to run it for about 10 minutes on high, and then I can turn it down to low. It's kind of deafening to me. I don't know how bad it is for you guys, but hello, Mama Mia. How's it going? How's it going? Christina Skyer Roberts. Yes, I'm back. You've missed a few lives? Oh, lives. Okay, gotcha, Craig. Uh-oh, you're feeling poorly, are you there, Craig, Carl? Hope you're not getting what I just got. Hopefully it's just a simple cold or something, but no, I'm feeling a little bit better, not That's an interesting joke there, Sanga. Yeah. Mr. A? Hello. Well, thanks, Mama Mia. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I am a bit. Anyway, I got to turn this heater down, so I'm going to put you back up on here. It'll be fine on like halfway, 50% kind of thing. So, yeah, got that running. It's like almost deafening to me. Of course, I only got one ear, so it's like it really screws everything up. Okay, someone from Korea. I believe it's Korean. I'm not sure 100%, but I can't read any of it. Oh, hello, Master Triple M from Italy. How are you doing? And how's the weather in Italy? Beth Brimberry, I remember you. How are you doing, Beth? Well, I was going to ask about that. Thanks, Christina. I still sound a little stuffed up. That's because I kind of am, yeah. Not as bad as I was, but yeah, it's still, in there, and just kind of hovering a little bit above where I was before. Oh, yes, hugs and kisses to the girls. We got to do that soon. And Ravi Sher, that looks like Indian to me. No, Christina, the girls never got sick. No, they rarely ever do. I mean, they not sick. I mean, they might hurt themselves once in a while, but no, I've never really noticed them ever get sick. I mean, when they do, they stop eating and their appetite goes down. But they eat grass and throw up, so they seem to feel better. I don't know. No, Dalton, that is not a bird in the background. That is one of my little girls here. Whoa, just about dropped it. Playing with her rubber ring there, her squeaky ring. Give me that. Go get it. That's what that squeaking is. So any squeaking like that, that's the dog's playing. Man, Peter, you change your title all the time, don't you? Amazon North by Peter. How you doing, buddy? And Laura Stewart, how's it going? Yeah, so yeah, the squeaky chair too. The weird thing is, I never got around to trying anything on there, but I can go all the way around here, go from here all the way around like that, and then all the way back again, and it doesn't squeak until I'm facing you guys. Oh, here it stopped. Only for a moment though. It'll squeak again. There we are. So it's either the chair or the toys. Yeah. So just catching up here. There must have been a disconnect there for a second. I don't know. Did you lose me? The chair wins on the squeaks, eh, Beth? Oh, look at what we got here. Look at who we got here. Okay. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come on. Jump. Jump. You can do it. Come on. Don't be shy. Never shy before. There, see? She wanted to come up. Anyway, Christina, the weather's been like just pouring rain for days and days and days and days. Non-stop rain and just won't stop, and it's hard to even get outside because you're just soaking wet. And the girls just go out, do what they have to, and get back in. They hate getting wet like that. Yeah. Yeah. How come... Oh, okay. But anyway, yeah, it's been nothing but rain, Christina. Just crazy, crazy. Hey, Deborah, how you doing, Deborah? Yeah, a little bit better feeling, but you know, still, I think I still got a ways to go yet, kind of deal. Whoops. Rainy, dreamy, cool day here. So it's a rainy, dreamy, rainy, dreary, cool day in upstate New York. Is it, Christina? Something's, yeah, these comments between the phone and this are slightly off, so that's why I'm a little confused. So Laura, it's starting to get colder there, eh? Yeah, it's colder everywhere now. Are you doing great, eh, Deborah? The good, good, good. Oh, yeah, it's great that I'm doing better. Yeah. Anyway, look at what we got. We got the little angel. Got the little angel, and she's still growing her hair. Haven't trimmed her yet. Hugs and kisses to the little girls here. Yeah. So, how about this one here? Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come. Come over here. Come. Come. Yeah, there you go. She doesn't want to, she wants to play with a toy. Yeah, she wants to play with a toy. Yeah, yeah. She got trimmed yesterday. Look at her face. Look at that face. You can actually see her face. Yeah, I couldn't see her eyes, like she was like really, really overgrown and scruffy. Yeah. Hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses. Here you go. You want to play? There you go. There you go. Okay, I got to keep up with this, the comments and everything. Yeah, I'm sure Christina back east is gonna turn to snow pretty quick there, I believe. Not so much here, well, on the island anyway. On the mainland, it's already snowing in certain places, like I guess around 100 Mile House and that, and probably in Carameus as well, Osoyoos, all that kind of stuff. Oh, that's too bad there, Carl. Yeah, but hopefully that'll help you make you feel better, is the medication. But yeah, uh, sometimes it's good when the medication makes you drowsy, and sometimes it's not. But yeah, if it works for you, yeah, get a good nap, sleep, whatever it is, and Hope you burn whatever it is you've caught out of your system real quick. And that's the best way to go, yeah. Anyway, take care, Carl. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Oh, yeah, it's Christina. Cleats for your shoes in the snow. Yeah, good idea. We used to do that. Yeah, sometimes we'd get cork boots, the ones they use down at the logging things. I can't remember the name. On the water there, log booms. That's it. We'd get cork boots for the winter time. Beth, I've been sick. It's, it's got to be 2 weeks for sure because I missed two live shows and I got sick. I think the Friday before the first one or something, or no, maybe even more than that. But it's been at least 2 weeks, 2 to maybe. I doubt it's been 2.5, but I don't. I'm not even. Didn't even uh, make track it or anything like that. But yeah, it's been at least 2 weeks anyway. It's just the basic kind of flu. Like I've had lots of flus, very much like this and that. Flus, thousands of flus throughout my life. Yes, Deborah, I'm back on Vancouver Island again. I don't. You must have missed the video there or something like that. Yeah, I came back probably about 2 weeks ago, right? Roughly, or maybe 3 weeks actually now, but close to a month. But yeah, I'm on Vancouver Island again. I had to come back and do some stuff. You're welcome there, Carl. You take care. Hope you caught that. Beth, Beth Brimberry, you last saw me foraging. That was a while back. I'm pretty sure, unless it was the Mulin. Mulin, that was only about a couple of months ago, I think, something like that. But you got to catch up. uh, no, Christina, whether it was COVID or not, I don't really care. I don't buy into all that. Like I know the whole situation around COVID and that is like a total a scam or whatever. Like it's crazy. Anyway, we've more all the flus are more dangerous than COVID. That's I'm just gonna throw that out there, and more of the flus have killed more people than COVID. It's crazy, but no, it's I don't even get tested for it. And if they want to test me for it, I just say no, don't bother. It's a flu; it'll go away. Like basically, COVID is really just another flu in a sense. But anyway, um, I don't know why I have to mention that all the time, but I'm very kind of adamant about it. Yeah, Angel the Snowflake there, Amazon North by Peter. Oh, okay, Beth. Okay, it was the Mulin. Okay, that wasn't that long ago. So yeah, I only put out I haven't put out a full load of videos since then. Like I just kept I don't know for one reason or another didn't have something to put out or whatever, and then I got sick and haven't done much of anything. Oh yeah, Christina, they pushed vaccines in Canada for a while there, for a very short while. They tried to push them, and a lot of people, I think a high amount of people just said no. This is stupid. It's garbage. We're not buying into it, and they didn't. Like I know a lot of people that didn't, and yeah. But I mean, they pushed it as much as they could everywhere around the world, and it's just a matter of I don't know wherever you were how drastic a push it was and how much of a lockdown kind of thing. Yeah. No, Deborah, it wasn't pneumonia. I think I actually probably possibly know that. I gotta turn you a bit. Let's see if we can do that. That's better. I think that'll be better. But no, just a flu and that things I've been going through and all through my life, like just different flus and stuff. Just kind of like another one of them. Anyway, if you said Beth, how to spell what? Mulin? You got it the first time. Yeah, Mullien. If that's what you were looking for, Mulin. Yeah. Um, and Christina, yeah, the Mulin tea. It seems to be working well. It's supposed to clear out your sinuses in your head and your all the mucus in your body and stuff like that. And I mean, with the flu, you get a lot of stuff coming out of your system and everything. I can't believe how much stuff you can blow out your nose. One person can blow out their nose every single day, right? But anyway, um, it yeah, it seems to be functioning. Like I've noticed a difference now that I've been off coffee for a couple of months or more now. I can't remember how long it's actually been, but a couple months. I haven't touched coffee, um, and I've been on the tea, and it's I can feel quite a difference in that. Um, it's hard to really explain, but it when I'm not wasn't sick, I felt a lot drier and everything in my head and stuff, and my sinuses and all that. Things have been clearing up, and it's kind of on almost ironic I'm bringing this up, but I hadn't had any of those nose cysts in a very long time. And then just Friday night, Friday afternoon, one of them started coming on, and I was like, oh my gosh. And into Saturday during the day, and I was like, oh man, why again? Kind of. And then last night, sometime during the night, it just didn't totally go away, but it's a lot less than it was before. So maybe it was just going to try, and it wasn't bad enough. But anyway. Um, Hopefully that answers that question. No, actually, Beth, this one for some reason, this flu didn't start with a sore throat like a lot of them have before, and I never did get a sore throat. It kind of threatened once in a while, but I never got a sore throat with this one. It was yeah. Hello, Cheryl. I saw you there, and I was trying to get around to you. How you doing, Cheryl? How's it going? Good to see you again. Sandra, how you doing, Sandra? Yeah. Craggy the Cragon. Interesting. You're new around here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. uh, oh, Deborah. Okay, it gets more people. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay, got it. Actually, Sandra, I did not too bad during the storm bomb at the island. I barely even noticed it. Might have been where I was parked or whatever. I mean, I noticed the wind, the waves, and all that. And in some places, wasn't a cool place to park because you never know what's going to happen, like something fall on you or whatever. But the wind was blowing so hard, it seemed like it could almost rip those caps off the top there or something. So anyway, wherever I was parked, I noticed a lot of rain, just a lot, a ton of rain, and then the first day after the stormy night and everything, and stormy afternoon and night and everything, when I took off to drive down the road, there was like branches and trees and twigs and bits of everything all over the road and that. And trees were down that they had to cut out. That they must have cut them out early in the morning because they were all you could see they took them away like long before I got there and stuff. But I managed fine, and I didn't really notice it much. I guess, like I say, where I was parked. Christina, no, I just take the dried mullein teas and make it dried mullein leaves and make it into tea just like I would do any other kind of tea crop or something like peppermint or anything like that. So I haven't made my own kind of brew of any sorts. No. Oh, did I, Beth? I don't remember that actually. So I mentioned sore throat allergy kind of thing when I started sleeping on my new pillows in the new home, this new home. I don't actually remember that. I could have, yeah, and I probably felt something like that. But Larry Geshenk, you're new, definitely new. We look alike. Okay. I can't tell from my point of view. I mean, you have the advantage. Yeah, I don't think there's any too much contradictions or contraindications for Mulin T there, Christina, but they do have a bit of a warning on it. In one book, it's high in tannins, and if you've got a tannin issue or something like that. Um, but yeah, check it out. Go online. Um, don't ever just take my total word for anything, or anyone's total word for anything for that matter. Always do your own research, kind of thing. But it's been used for thousands and thousands of years by a lot of people. It must be weird for you, Larry, but I don't get the weirdness or the joke. I don't get it because, like I say, you've got the advantage. No, I don't know anyone like that of that name, Larry. Just I don't. Oh, thanks, Sandra. Yeah, you survived it as well, eh? Oh, back then, Beth, I was losing my voice. Yeah, it could be. That's funny. I don't remember. My memory's terrible anyway because I'm old, and that's one of the things that goes is your memory. But uh, I'm glad you remember all that. Well, don't worry so much, Cheryl. It's just another routine thing, like they all are. And yeah, one thing though that I'm going to mention now at this point um, is that I don't know if they were directly related and intertwined, and it was the reason, but um, that flu kind of hit me really hard in that. But what came along with that was like a really serious depression. It was like it was um, a debilitating depression. Like it just you couldn't do anything, and your mind, like I don't know, it just took over your mind and your body and everything. It was not fun at all, and that was weird, and it was hard for me to. That's why I had to not do my shows and stuff mostly because I was wiped like in every way, shape, and form, and the depression is a real killer, man, because like you don't a lot of times you don't know why it's like I didn't know why. Like everyone, like I probably have a list of things that I could be a little bit sad about in my life, let's say here and there, but I mean nothing to be that depressed about, and it was so strong and I couldn't shake it for like a week. It was at least a week, and then it started to kind of get a little better, and that's one of the things like now today that has improved a lot over the last few days is that weird depression that came with me, and it was yeah, it was devastating actually. uh, I hope nobody else gets that with their thing, but that uh, I could do a whole speech on depression and that and stuff like that, but um, yeah, it's one of the weird things in life that can really hit you hard and take you out a lot and stuff like that and make a mess of your life. But a lot of the times you don't know why or where it's coming from. Particularly, you can always think, well, I've got this sad situation in my life or something, but it doesn't always just relate to the situations in that. It's strange, but anyway, I hope your blood work goes good, Cheryl. I'm sure it will. You'll be fine, and always just stay in the moment, and that was the hardest thing when with that depression stuff is staying in the moment and keeping that focus and just going, you know, the next second, the next 2 minutes, the next hour, the next day, it's going to be different. This is just what's happening now, and it was yeah, you had to. It was hard to just stay in the moment and just stay focused and try and yeah, it was really tough. But anyway, that was my experience with that. Oh, okay, Beth. It was in the video touring my new place. I know what the one you're talking about now. I just don't remember that situation precisely. Yeah, Christina, I'm just camping and I guess boondocking. I don't even know exactly what that means per se. But I know a lot of YouTubers use that, but anyway, yeah, just camping out wherever I feel like it. I don't spend much time in Whiskey Creek because Whiskey Creek was not good to me at all, and I don't know why. I have no clue why. I'm one of the better people out there, and anyway, I only go up there to visit my friend or friends, uh, when I want to visit them, kind of thing. That's about the only reason I go out there. But yeah, I've spent a lot of time down on the beach. I love it down on the beach at the seawall there, and just looking at the ocean and stuff. I love the ocean and stuff like that. So, but I would just camp out here and there. I never do the same place every night. It's always a different. Like I might camp on the seawall for possibly 5 days or a whole week or something, but um, it'll always be in a different spot. I'll always get her up and go to the grocery store, do other things during the day, and go run the girls around, go trail hiking or something. Well, not while I was at the flu. We barely even got outside to do our business there. But yeah, I just bounce around and camp wherever. But like I say, I do a lot of parking down by the water there because I really like the ocean and that sort of thing. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that Amazon. Peter of the North. I'm just going to call you Peter. North by Peter. Red Rose Tea. Yeah, only in Canada, eh? Pity. I always loved that commercial. That was so cool. Yeah, every once in a while I think of it and I wonder who else remembers it. Red Rose Tea, only in Canada, eh? Pity. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit good to be back here on the island. I actually, mostly, not really. I didn't really want to come back to the island. I wanted to go do my other travels and things now that I'm more on the road, as it were, I guess, and more capable of that and in a better situation in unit. Oops, 1 second. Oh, oh, I'm going to fall out of my chair. Someone needs their toy. Anyway, yeah, but unfortunately, I just had to come back here, and well, unfortunately, and fortunately, I had to come back here to deal with stuff with my doctor and some other paperwork and different things and stuff like that. And no, I got into a state of depression during right away, right at the start and during the whole sickness there. Mamma mia. Just to clarify that, yeah. But I mean, yeah, at any time, yeah. Okay. Oh, you got yours after coming out of the flu, eh? Back in August there, eh? Or sorry, autumn. I meant to say autumn. Yeah, Mamma Mia, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that can hit you at any time. Really, it's weird how your body works in that way. Man, the comments are really going fast. I got to keep up. But no, Christina, don't go up to the Bigfoot area. That's where Whiskey Creek. That's where I was hanging out. But they shut it down. Bigfoot Burger is no more. It's they turned it into a um, Tees restaurant, and it's a sandwich, lunch, I guess breakfast. I don't know, but it's a little shop for drinks and sandwiches and things like that, meals and pastries and stuff because they do a lot. Trees does a lot of pastries, but and they're really good stuff. It's just that it's not Bigfoot anymore, and I just none of it feels good. And I hope that guy, the owner, goes out and opens a Bigfoot burger place somewhere in a good location because that menu, that burger menu, needs to be out there. It's a really good one, really exceptional one, and nothing I've ever come across before. And it should get out to there to a lot of people. Well, thank you, Stitch Girl. I get that a bit on this channel, and I kind of don't know why. That's why. That's right, Christina. The past is history, and the future is not guaranteed. And that's what I keep trying to tell people when they get depressed or they, you know, down or whatever, about staying in the moment and focus, because you can't do anything about the past. It's already done and gone. You can't change it, so why worry about it? In the future, you don't even know when it's going to come yet, because so why worry about that till it gets there? But yeah, that's about the same way as putting it. Live it now, exactly, Christina. Yeah, I'll try to do that, Mamma Mia. I do love flowering plants and stuff, but that's the problem with this time of year. It's everything's dying off and going dormant. I've got to wait till spring till it all pops up again. Oh, you love to see Rathtrevor Beach, eh, Christina? Yeah, that's a great place. Really popular worldwide too, apparently. Anyway, back to the island bit. Is yeah, I would much rather be traveling and going to the places I want to go, but there's a challenge with that. For one thing, with this motorhome and doing the winterized thing, we got the diesel heater, and that's great, um, and but it has to run off the batteries, auxiliary batteries, and I can't run it 24 hours a day. You just can't do it. So what I do is I run it anywhere from 12 to 16 hours, depending on, you know, the overnight situation and that. And then I've got to shut it off. Um, oh, and also I've got the battery up front turned off with a battery isolator switch. And then I got to go up front and turn that battery back on, and then run the vehicle for at least 10 or 15 minutes, or drive around somewhere, and you know, so I can charge up all the battery system, all three of the batteries, and do that for at least 10 or 15 minutes. And once I've, let's say, just turned it on, started it up, run it for 15 minutes, turned it off, flip the switch to isolate the battery again, and then I can run the diesel heater for at least 12 to 16 hours. So it's kind of a juggle like that. Now, that's cool in a place like here. Like I'd say it might average 40 degrees around here nowadays. I haven't seen it hit minus yet. It's gotten pretty chilly, probably 32 degrees or zero or whatever. But but anyway, it's fine for the place that's got these kind of temperatures. Now, when I was in Karamis, it was starting to get overnight at times. It was starting to get minus one, two, and even three on occasion, and I could feel the challenge with the heater kept fine enough. It kept us, you know, warm enough to stay alive and everything, but I could feel the chill and everything. And I knew as soon as it got below minus three and let's say minus five and below that, it was going to be a real challenge just for that. To keep it, it's a large space in here. It is a really large space, and there's a lot of gaps, and it's an old vehicle. There's a lot of air gaps and everything, and ways air can get out of here, heat can escape, and everything. So, anyway, I wanted to actually go through the interior of BC, like up anywhere from up through the Fraser Canyon, up through Lytton, Clinton, Cache Creek, all the way up from there up through into Prince George and Smithers and all that. Anyway, you know, and there's also 100 Mile House and Williams Lake and all those places too, and Quail, and you know, but and that's what I would have loved to do, but now I'm not sure if nobody's commenting or if these things are stuck again, but nothing's moving again. You guys were talking up a storm, but anyway, so for anything that is anywhere I would go that was experiences sub-zero winters is going to be too much of a challenge right now for this unit, because so I have to get those Reflectex things and block out all my windows and everything like that. Put those plugs up and into the upper vents there and that, and you know, just to seal that hole up. There's a lot. I'm gonna have to put a curtain up front in here across, or like a hefty curtain of some sort across there to block all that off the front and possibly even the back end here, just so I have just enough in here. And then, but the challenge is if I'm in sub-zero weather, let's say I go to Prince George or wherever, and I'm up there, and it can be like not just -5 and 10, but it can be -15 to 25, like for a couple of weeks. Like, it could last a long time. So the challenge would be trying to keep any of the heaters systems running. Like, so I run the diesel heater, but in an area like that, and possibly even with everything blocked off, I'd still have to probably have another heat source, like a Wave 3 or something, which is probably the best one. But that's going to be that's going to be down the road further, once, because it's going to take me quite a while and money in that to put together to buy all the products that I have to need to block out all the doorways and like separate the unit, the front of the unit from the the body of the unit kind of thing. It's going to take a while, and like I say, money, because all these things are not cheap, and it's going to take, and I got to make sure it's enough that it can withstand sub-zero weathers in the places that I want to go. So that's going to be the challenge, and I'm going to have to test that by ending up going through some really good minus weather, like if we get some here, let's say. Anyway, that's going to be the big challenge for me in that, and that's so I might not be able to get off the island here for this winter, which is what I really wanted to do, but we'll see how that goes. If I'm confident enough. Another thing too is I just have regular tires on this. I don't have all season or winter tires or anything. And not only might that be difficult for me driving around, but not only that, you get in areas that says you must have snow tires or whatever. Um, I don't want them to say, "Hey, you got to park your vehicle until the spring comes," right? Because we're not going to let you drive around without snow tires and that. Because in areas they do that. So that's all of this is a big challenge for hitting the best parts of the province and maybe even Canada or whatever in winter situations. That's right, Mamma Mia. Winter's not good for travel anyway. But what I would do is I would travel up to a area that I'm, let's say, familiar with, and go and I'll find a spot and I can stay there maybe a week or something like that, and then move around. But it's all going to be a big challenge. But anyway, um, you've got a good memory on everything there, Peter. Yes, I did love the Bigfoot burgers, and everybody loved the Creekside walks and all the other projects and everything. And that wedding across the creek there for that guy that lived over there. Yeah, that was a while back. I completely forgot about that for a while. Yeah, cool. Yes, Cheryl, I think I've done more than one video on depression. I know I did one for sure, and then I might have done a follow up or something on it, but yeah, I have done it. And that's why I didn't want to go into it in great detail today, because I have done it. And if I was going to do that, I actually thought of doing another video just recently, like a few days back, on depression, but I could barely get off the bed. It's crazy, crazy. That's right, Christina. Rathtrevor Beach. Yeah. Beach and campground. Oh, you like it up around 100 Mile House, eh, Beth? Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's all that area, all the whole basic Caribou area and all that. I love it. All that. That's some of my favorite areas. That's why I really want to get there, but I got to deal with all this stuff here. And I guess fortunately for me, because then it keeps me here in the winter, and don't have to try and test out that this might not make it through those winters over there, you know. So anyway, that's right. When the time is right, that's right. Yeah, the wave heater. That's the one. The Buddy is not as. The wave heater is much better because it's actually what do they call it? I want to say afterburner, but it's catalytic burner or something like that, where it burns off pretty much all the any fumes kind of thing. It and where the Buddy, it's still kicking off a certain amount of fumes, so you have to have the detectors down here and possibly keep your windows open and that. But no, the best one out there that I've found by far of any of those things is the Wave 3. It is the best. And the only thing is a 20-pound tank of propane will last you about a week, which is not that bad, but you got to switch out your propane tanks constantly, kind of deal. Whoops, there we go again. I'm trying to read and they flip by me. Yeah, Cheryl, I think those videos were like 2 years ago, something like that. And I don't know if it was summertime or it was like late spring to early fall. It was in that frame, kind of. I remember it was nice weather. I was sitting outside and everything like that. I'm pretty sure it was fairly close to summertime, but that was. I'm pretty sure that's about 2 years ago. It's yeah. That's right, Beth, and I appreciate that. And that's another thing too is, um, yeah, if you, I don't know if everyone knows how, but sometimes people will say, "Oh, I missed the video or something, blah blah blah," or didn't get notified or whatever. Was um, you can hit the like and the subscribe and that, but one way to hopefully get notified every time my videos are coming out and that is by hitting that bell kind of thing. And I didn't know, not everyone knew about that, but that can be part of it. And but yeah, there's another thing is if you hit on the my logo for my channel logo kind of thing, tap on that, and it takes you to my channel. And then there's a list of things across the thing. It says home, videos, shorts, playlists, and all that. And you can all check out that. I have playlists there, like about fishing, playlists about foraging, playlists about traveling to different places on the island, different things, that are grouping certain types of videos together in case you like fishing or something like that, or foraging or mushroom picking. So there's all those, but that's a good way if you miss anything is to go and yeah, hit the icon, go to the main page, and then hit videos, and then it gives you every video in chronological order from the last one to the previous ones, and you can scroll down and do that. But yeah, there's some interesting stuff there that a lot of newer people, especially, might not have seen in that before, so they might like it. I don't know, Christina. I mean, they are insulated, these rigs, but this was 1979, and I don't think they put a lot of huge effort into making it a winterized vehicle. See, these kind of things, they were built for summer vacations and then long weekends and that weekend warriors and stuff to just get out and do stuff, mainly in good weather kind of deal. They were actually never made and meant for living in winter situations, really. So yeah, it's insulated, but I'm seriously thinking that it's very minimal insulation, and it's not definitely not insulated with winter in mind at all. They're not expected to be. Someone keeps dropping their toy. Oh, that's cool, Laura. I actually really liked uh, listening to Handel's Messiah and that kind of stuff with a choir and everything, like a really good choir. And I've actually, um, I don't want to say performed, but sang in a choir over by Parksville there at one point. Handel's Messiah at I don't know. This was probably 10 years ago or something like that, just because I wanted to try it out for some reason. uh, I never kept doing it, but that's Handel's Messiah. I love that one. That is cool. But that's cool. Your friend is actually singing in the choir. You're gonna go check them out. That's awesome. Oh, you like the Christmas tunes, do you, Christina? Yeah. Like you say, when I'm feeling better, a little closer to Christmas. That's like we're still in November, and I don't like the way stores, they put up Halloween in August until Halloween. As soon as Halloween's done, they start putting the Christmas stuff out there. Yeah, I'm not big on that, but yeah, I can work on that. Let me get better first. Yes, you are so right, Deborah. These rigs are not built for the gold. No, not meant for it anyway. Yeah, Mamma Mia. Everyone's looking forward to the Christmas season coming up. Possibly your song. Hey, Angel. Angel, what are you doing? She's hiding out in the front chair up there, in the passenger seat. Angel, come here. What are you barking at? What are you barking at? What? Oh, you want me to play with you and your toys? You don't want me to talk to Angel? No? What's up with that, girl? What's up with that little girl? Yeah, yeah. Look at her. She says, play with me, Dad. Come on, come on. Come on, Daddy. Okay, since I can't get the angel there, we'll do this one. Come here. Come here. No, you come here. Come here. Here we go. This might be the only one today because I'm still like not 100%. Oh, we got the other one here now. She's jealous now. Come on. No, no, not there. Come here. Don't jump. Come on. Come on. Get up. Now over here. Come on. Over. Come on. Come on. It's okay, baby. Sorry. There we go. Oops. Come on, Angel. Come on. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, so I hung my head down and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. They just want to play with their toys. There we go. I think so anyway. Well, when I said that that's probably going to be the only one today because just not having the energy and the strength and the power and the lungs and everything for it. But that one I know so well. I mean, it takes me back to my childhood. It's probably one of the earliest songs of memory for me. But and it's so simple and easy. Yes, them doggies is being so good most of the time. The Sylvester cat. Oh, you saw that? Yeah, okay. Deborah, yeah. That Sylvester cat. I didn't notice you saw that anywhere, but yeah. Yeah. You're welcome, Beth, and everybody, for that song, singing it. Yeah, I didn't even feel like singing, even like by myself when I was sick like that. It's just, I didn't feel like. But I thought I had to do that one. It's almost like the theme song for here, kind of thing. So I thought I better try that one out. But I don't know if I got any more strength to do anything else. I'm actually, I guess, from the depression point of view, psychologically feeling better. So uh, I feel a little more like I could sing than when I was like deep in the flu and depression, that kind of thing. Didn't feel like doing any of it. Yes, Christina, they are such pretty girls, aren't they? Well, that's good there, Beth. Yeah, thank you for that. This is a great group. We try and keep it that way. Speaking of which, there's a couple of people missing, like Lori and I'm trying to think of people's names. Darlene. Um, oh, I can't think of everyone right now. There's a number of people missing today, kind of thing. But that happens each week, it seems. Not everyone can show up at the same time each weekend. But yeah, that's interesting. You say that, Beth. It makes you feel better and better in your faith that the internet can be used for good. Yeah, yeah. We're pretty adamant about that here. Like we get any trolls and negative people or nasty people or whatever, we try and let them know they're not welcome. It's we like to have a nice. I mean, that's why I do it is to. How do I put this? I want to say entertain you, but I mean it's not that I'm an entertainer, but I want it. I want to be a nice, interesting community or communication of people um, online, and the right kind of people too, like the godly people. Yes, yes. There we go. Whoops. Ooh, there we are. Yes, good people. So there. Wow. Holy cow. It's been pretty much an hour already. Wow, that went fast. Like, so fast. I can't believe it. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I forgot to plug the phone in. I just want to check. Oh, it's not too bad. I want to see where the battery was at because a lot of times I'll get down to 20% or something like that. Then I can't stay on much longer because it'll kill the battery, but it's actually doing pretty good there. And I think the reason why this time is in some places I was hotspot tethering my laptop to my phone to use my phone's data instead of using Wi-Fi somewhere. And today I'm using the Wi-Fi at the library here. Oh, I don't even think I mentioned that. I'm outside the library downtown Qualicum Beach. I was going to mention that right off the bat, and I think I forgot all about that. But anyway, I got the library's Wi-Fi on the laptop. Excuse me. Um, and that might be why the battery on the phone might be uh, not going down so fast, is because it's not doing twice the work or something. Oh, you missed it then, Mamma Mia. How come they're not? Whoops. Whoops. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think that's rather funny there, Hugh, but not funny enough for here. Or not the right kind of humor for here, so there you go. Wow. Okay. I don't have anyone with a wrench today. I got to do it myself. At least so far, only one. Only one. Anyway, I lost track. Oh yeah, you said I probably didn't announce the live. Yes, I actually did put out a short for announcing this live I did on Friday, and you might have just missed it there. Yeah, like that's another thing is if none of you have hit the notification bell as well as subscribe, sometimes that could be why you might not get notified that videos are coming up. But if you have hit the notification bell, then it's another kind of glitch in the YouTube system or the online system that you um, might miss my videos and stuff. But I don't know, they've changed YouTube platform and everything and all this AI. They've changed so much. it's hard to know what's actually going on out there and why anyone's getting notified or not. And I've heard lots of crazy stories about people's channels. Just YouTube just deleted a whole bunch of their subscribers. I hear that once in a while. It's crazy. Yeah, like Beth said, Cheryl, sympathies. Yeah, that's at least in one way, you keep that whole thing in a 2 month area, and then the rest of the year there's less to think about. If you know what I mean, you know what I'm trying to say, right? But yeah, that's I think the Christmas holiday season in general, like anywhere from November to January, is really hard on a lot of people. Not for the same necessarily reason, but I just think I hear that a lot that people really have a hard time with depression, sadness, feeling alone, all these kind of things during this season. It's but the good thing, Cheryl, is you do have those memories. So, and like you say, it only takes one song to bring back thousands of memories and that. But those memories are good. They're there for you just to keep you company while you're waiting to meet again, because everyone's meeting again. Just ask Lori that she's not here today, but she'll remind you that. Oh, you're taking off, are you, Christina? All right. Well, glad you can make it again, and good chats we have. And yeah, you just take care, and we'll catch you next time. And hopefully, I'll just get back on track here and keep things rolling again. But you take care, Christina. Ah, there. Now I forgot everything else I was thinking about. Yeah, well, it's I have no other choice but to believe that, Beth, um, because it's been told to me, and that's what's going on out there, and for all the studying I've done in that area, I've studied ever since I was a teenager, and I'm just so totally convinced that that's what's going to happen. We're all going to meet again someday at a certain point. Yeah. No, I don't put up a tree anymore. There's no point to me putting up a tree. There's nobody to give presents to. No kids around. Nothing like that. I don't do that kind of stuff. The very most would. I got a Santa Claus hat, and I might put that on and walk around town with the Santa hat on um, for a few weeks or something. But no, I don't put a tree up or decorate or anything like that. I'm not actually big into Christmas. I'm into um, let's say Jesus and all that. I'm into that for sure, but I don't believe he was born at Christmas. I mean, there's so much evidence, including archaeological evidence, that states that he probably was born more in the April or something like that, which makes a lot more sense than that. But anyway, that's a moot point. It's I just like I celebrate. The way I would celebrate on Christmas is the way I celebrate all year round. Is the best way for me to put it. Is I just uh, remember his birth and focus on his birth and his death and everything like that, just all year round. I think about it pretty much every day, and I don't specifically wait for Christmas to think about that. Whether it's the right time that he was born or not, it doesn't really matter. Like I think about him all year round. So yeah. I mean, I do like all the songs and everything. I mean, you can't help but grow up and like all the songs. Like you know, whether you agree on the time frame or anything like that. It's, I mean, the songs are great. Yeah, I like, especially like the more, how do I put it? I guess the kids song stuff, like like Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, all that kind of, because it's kind of joyous and just and it's just about, I don't know, winter and stuff. No, I don't give gifts to the girls. I give gifts to the girls, not every day, but every day I can, or at least once a week or something. Like I always give them treats here and there and off and on and stuff. So I spoil them kind of throughout the year as much as I can. Anyway, actually, I don't even know where my Santa hat is right now. I've still got stuff here and there and stuff still in storage in Caramias. So yeah, actually, Beth, I've always loved the little drummer boy. That's such a cool one. I like that one. Yeah, instead of a gift for my dogs, because like yours, you said they're confused by the gifts. Um, what I would do is I'd go to the pet store where they got like um, pet quality treats and that. Like they would have little cupcakes that look like a little birthday cake and stuff like that. That was all made out of stuff for dogs. Or they'd have a biscuit that was all like happy birthday on it with some kind of icing of sorts on there that was all dog healthy friendly kind of. And I would do that because they understand that a lot more than trying to open something to get something out of it. There we go. Yeah, it's interesting, the lineup today. They got one troll, and previous two or three videos we've got tons of trolls now. Um, but there's certain people missing today, kind of. But I guess yeah. Now that we're getting down, what are we at now? Oh, we're near the end of November. I guess people are slowly starting to try and get themselves ready for the holidays, Christmas season, and everything. Going shopping and getting presents and trying to uh, get in touch with relatives and everything like that. They're making all their plans. Beth Viglaski. I hope that's close. I'll probably get to Beth Viglaski. Another Beth. I had to say your name because we got two Beths here now today. But actually, there's a few people out here, regulars, a couple that aren't here today, that have always said the same thing, that they're overweight. That happens to some of them, some people, yeah. But especially with age too. But you can always do something about it. Yeah, Cheryl, I went. I've only been there once since I've been back to the post office with the dogs, and they went in there and they were in there quite a while. And they gobbled up all their treats and stuff like that. Yeah, and it's cool that you remember that video with it, where baby found the ball. Yeah, what you doing, girl? You gonna go get some water or something? Oh, you got this one this time. Woo! She keeps changing it up, deciding which one she likes this minute for this 5 minutes. But yeah, they go and also down where I go and get the gas station I prefer to go to for gas, diesel, propane, everything. Um, every time I've gone down there with the old truck and the tiny house and everything, and this now, I showed up here and he was kind of surprised. Oh wow, you're driving a different thing. Anyway, every time I go down there for stuff, he brings out little treats for the girls, and they're always excited to get down to the gas station there too. I missed that, Cheryl. I don't know what that was, but I missed it. I'm glad you noticed that, Beth. Brimberry. Liking the way I keep going despite of the comments, yeah. Well, if they're bad enough, I just erase them. Delete them. But, oh yeah, Tigger. Still got Tigger up here, yep. My other Tigger. There he is, yep. Yeah, that's, whoops, that's twisted a bit. Let's do that. There we go, that's better. Um, that's my favorite character, cartoonish character of all time. Um, he's the best, just the best. And also, yeah, I mentioned we're outside the library there. You might be able to see people walking by. Maybe I thought of that earlier, but then I completely forgot about it until now. But yeah, that's the library building outside, right out the window there. The big windows there. And there'll be a lot of people walking by. And it was interesting. Like, basically, what I did is I got here last night, and after 5 p.m. because that's when everything shuts down, and then you're allowed to park here until like Monday morning. Basically, I mean, theoretically, not. I don't realistically do that, but yeah, and then just do my live out here because I started it because I was using Wi-Fi before, and I didn't realize it was easy enough to do it on my data. But I need the Wi-Fi for the laptop though if I want to use that. Yeah, that's right, Mama Mia. Tigger's sitting up there where the doggies can't get at it, but every once in a while, I guess when baby's bored or something, she'll get down on the floor and she'll, you know, lean up against the wall and sit there and whine and complain, going, "Give me that, give me that, give me that." Yeah, it's funny. So I just kind of hide it for a bit, for a day or so, and then put it back out like that. Oh, that's happened sometimes, Carl, but glad you came back. That's cool. Awesome. Just couldn't get yourself to go to sleep, eh? Yeah. I know you probably, your body's worn out, but your brain won't stop thinking or something, and it keeps you awake. That's what happens to me sometimes. All right, Laura, you're taking off, are you? Glad you could make it today as well. You take care and stay warm and safe and all that kind of stuff out there. Yeah, we all hope you get better soon, Carl. Yeah, it's not fun being sick at all in any way, shape, or form. I don't like it. Oh, oh. What do you think, girls? Are you having fun over there? Yeah, you playing amongst yourselves? They're actually playing amongst themselves for once. I think they're discussing the toys and which toys they're going to play with next or whatever. Yeah, they're making plans. Aren't you girls? Aren't you, baby? Hey, baby. I talk to her and she doesn't move. I know she hears me, but she tries to play like she doesn't or something. What are you doing, Angel? Yeah. Yeah. It's nice and toasty warm in here. So basically, when I'm done with the live, I'll just turn the heater off and start the vehicle up so I can charge up the batteries again for at least 10 minutes. But I'll have to take off from here. I got to go do some stuff. How come that's sitting funny now? Hmm. Seems to move every time I do that. My nose is really itchy for some reason, though. Like, really itchy. And that's a lot of that's from the flu as well. Whoops. Hey, I'm actually, huh. Interesting. You're new? Yes, and flu season definitely is upon us, yeah. Oh, right, Laura, you're off to Handel's Messiah. Good. Yeah, you enjoyed that. Awesome. Awesome. I wish I could go and watch it with you there. I really enjoy that. But you have fun and enjoy, and we'll catch you next time. Oh, you want your other toy again? They decided on the toy. Mm. Um, yeah, I probably am going to end up staying on the island for the winter. I don't know. It's really hard to say at this point. If I get a chance and I can take off and get off the island, and I can get into these other areas that are going to be sub-zero winters and survive in this, I might. But it's at this point it's highly unlikely. So yeah, I'll probably most likely be spending the winter on the island here. I might go back and forth across. I don't know for whatever reason or not, but we'll see what happens. Everything's up in the air. But like I say, it's always back to one day at a time, and not I think about stuff, but I don't really make some serious plans. It's just like because by the time I get there, things can change. So yeah. But for now, yeah, I think I might end up on the island this year at least for the winter. Next year might be totally different. Oh yeah, Beth. These girls really seem to love this rig a lot more than the little tiny house. Because I mean, it was cramped enough for me, but even for two little girls, I got it was there wasn't a lot of space in that. I'm sure they felt the crampedness and tininess and that, and they seem to love having the extra space to run around and move and go and you know and everything sort of has more of a spot. Like we got the bed and the toys, and we got the kitchen and the food and everything's over there. Yeah, what are you looking for? Did you lose something? Did you lose something? You're looking like you lost something, but you didn't. All your toys are there. All your toys are there. Yeah. Yeah, Beth. I don't know what this year's flu virus strain is. I think there's numerous ones every year now, and they just kind of come and go and change and stuff. Um, I never even. There's a few of them I remember from the past that have been named, but to me, it doesn't really matter what the names are. They're just to me, they're just another flu and another thing you have to fight off so that your body can, you know, never be bothered by that one again. And that's basically how that works. A new virus comes along and makes you sick, and then as far as I totally believe and understand, that virus once you fought it off and you're better again, that virus can never affect you anymore. That's what I understand, but nope, we don't know the names. I don't know the names. Oh, that's sorry to hear that, Carl. Your wife's brother passed away last week on Saturday. Sorry to hear that. Condolences, Carl, and to you and your family and everything. Yeah, that's too bad. Seems to happen more and more as we get older and older. More and more people leave us. It's kind of sad. Gotta watch where I put that laptop too, because the girls might step on it. I'm just checking the 65. That's not bad. Not bad battery sort of thing so far. I could plug it in, but I don't think it'll be necessary. There we go. Well, that's good to hear, Cheryl. That's good for you. keeping yourself busy and stuff and sorting through stuff and it, you know, takes your minds off things. Time takes your minds off things and time passes faster and you get some stuff done in that but that's cool. Yeah, that's the best way to go. Is if you've got the strength and energy and you're feeling okay, you're not down with the flu or something. That's the best thing you can do is keep yourself kind of busy like that, sort of. Wow, that's crazy, Carl. Yeah, I know a few people that cancer just ate them up like real quick, like came on suddenly and was really aggressive, and it's yeah, it's too bad. Yeah. Sometimes a good thing is if they live to be 60 something or 70 or whatever, they had a reasonable amount of life here and lots of memories and stuff. But it's interesting. I've noticed that probably since somewhere around when I was close to 50 or something. Just and every year or two after that, it's like more and more people seem to be dying from this or that or the other thing, and it just seemed to be something like when you get older, you end up just that's the time you start losing people more often. Mm. Ah, there. Seems to be there. That seems to be better. Oh, okay. Ah, let's see what we got here. I haven't been in this book for a while, a couple of weeks here. I'm gonna try this one because just cause. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Sorry about that. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I noticed it's been a while. Gotta start all over from the beginning again. Yeah, been a little while. I thought I'd try and see how I felt. Thank you very much, everyone. And no, it's good to see that you're. I know you're crafty and creative, Carl. And nice to see that sending Cheryl some gifts there and stuff for probably necklaces and stuff. I guess I would imagine. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Seems my whole face is itchy now. It's not the dog hairs this time. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. You can come over. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. She's acting shy for some reason. No, you're not shy. You're not shy. You're never shy. You're always in my face. You're always in my face. Are you jealous? Are you jealous? What do you want? What do you want? Woof, 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 woof. What do you want? Whoops. Whoa, there we go. What do you want? What do you want, huh? What do you want, baby? What you barking at? Huh? Are you jealous? Cutie pies. They're cutie pies. Yeah, there we go. What are you flopping around for? What are you flopping for? Yeah. Oh, that's what that is. Heard something tapping over there. It's like, no, that can't be the heater. Oh, man. My back is getting to me. But these chairs are quite good actually. Good seating and positioning and that for my back and everything. But my back, I mean, I've got problems with my back for 30 years now. I might there, Beth. I might need a Benadryl. Yeah, that actually might help too. Yeah. Or a histamine, yeah, antihistamine or something. Oh, there you go, Carl. Oh, SL Penny. I think you're new. I'm not sure. Oh, thanks for stopping by and saying hello. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and tell all your friends and all that. And maybe they'll come and watch and subscribe too. But thanks for showing up today. Oh, you're welcome, Mama Mia. I mean, yeah, that's what we have to do sometimes is remind ourselves that it's a wonderful world, all in all. But yeah, I like that one. That was quite the classic. Yes, and they were definitely a big help. My girls, Cheryl, were great help during when I was sick because, I don't know, when you're sick and miserable and alone, it's one thing, but yeah, they just, that's why. Oh, there you go. You dropped your toy again, eh? Our little Mr. Humpy. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, because, they can always curl up with you and snuggle and stuff like that. And it's just nice to have someone to sort of sit here and love. And yeah, they were just great. Absolutely wonderful. And I thought of that at times too, that, if I was while I was being sick and that, it'd be shitty without them. It'd be shitty without them. Oh, you keep throwing it down there. I'm not picking up. Your turn. Your turn, baby. You go pick up your own toys. I got something I gotta do. Where are we here? Besides oil this chair here. Anyway. Hopefully I can find this now. Oh boy. It's weird. I don't know where everything is. Ah, there we go. Sorry about that. But since it's you, Carl, and you asked, I wasn't going to do any more today, and this will be the last one, I think. Okay, here we go. Let's try and see if we can do this one. Smile, an everlasting smile. A smile can bring you near to me. Don't ever let me find you down, 'cause that would bring a tear to me. This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. Right now, there'll be no other time, and I can show you how, my love. Talk in everlasting words and dedicate them all to me. And I will give you all my life. I'm here if you should call to me. You think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. You think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. There we go. That's definitely the last one. Oh, Mamma Mia, you gotta go. You taking off? Yeah, it's pretty late where you're at. I'm glad you could hang out this long with us and stay here. Way past midnight there, yeah. And you've already turned into the pumpkin. Oh, get your beauty sleep and snap out of the pumpkin phase. Anyway, take care, Mamma Mia. Thanks for showing up again, and you take care of yourself till next time. I think I missed something there, Carl. Use cooking oil. It has no smell. Seems like all the songs make you cry, Cheryl. You're just an emotional person, yeah. They're great songs, though. I mean, they're from back in our time. It was. That's my favorite too. Is pumpkin pie, Cheryl? Yeah, I love pumpkin pie. That's my very favorite of all. I haven't. I thought of it. Well, this was before, just before I got sick, but haven't had one in a while now. Oh, oh, cooking oil on the chair, the squeaky chair. Good one, Carl. Okay, thanks. That was Carl Simpson requested that song, Beth. I think it was you and your mom. Your mom loved that song, I think, Carl. Well, I guess you did, and your wife, and that. But I think your mom really loved that song, wasn't it? But yeah, there you go. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Anyway, that's the only request for today. Oh, there. That's better. Hopefully I might have to get up and stretch, walk around and stretch. Oh, you're taking off, are you, SL Penny? Well, you have a great night and God bless too. Yep. What's the matter, baby? Oh, yeah. Got a toy on the floor again. There you go. Get up and get it. Where'd Angel go? Angel went up there. Oh, there. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to have to try that after I'm done here. Get some more vegetable, excuse me. I was wondering when that would come up. Oh, actually, I wasn't. I forgot about it. Cheryl, for the rest of the day, okay, first of all, uh, first of all, when we're done here, I'm going to drive away from here because I want to drive just down around the corner, and there's a spot there I can go walk the girls around there. It's a little safer there. There's too many people downtown here, and their dogs and stuff. So that's what I'll do first. Go down there around the corner, walk the girls around, let them stretch and do their stuff. And then I have to go up to the store. I got to buy something for all of us for dinner tonight. I think I have a little soup left, but I might have to make some more. I've been living on like soup every day for since I got sick, pretty much for a couple of weeks anyway. Yeah, it's been helping a lot too. I think. Uh, I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, yeah, I'll have to grab a couple things. But one thing is, I need to this seeing that this freezer in the fridge here is kind of old, like 46 years old. Um, it's it's not a frost-free fridge. It's you got to defrost it now and again, and it's been going ever since I got this thing. So I've never actually turned it off, and it's starting to get quite thick now. It's been that way for a couple of weeks now, and it's getting to the point that I do have to defrost it. So what I'm going to do is later on, once I'm parked, I'm going to turn it all off and everything like that, and let it defrost. And once it's all defrosted and cleaned up and everything, then I'll turn it back on, and then I can, on payday, which is in a few days, go and buy a whole bunch more meat and stuff and throw it in the freezer. But yeah, it needs a good defrosting and that. Otherwise, it's not going to function properly and that. But that's most of the plan there. But I was going to say something about having the flu and that, and I forgot what it was now. I can't remember. Darn it, darn it. You're having chili dogs, Carl, for dinner. Chili dogs. Mmm, they sound good. It's funny when you're sick or something and you're just living on nothing but like chicken broth soup. Um, when you hear other people talking about other foods, and it's like, oh, I'm having prime rib and mashed potatoes. Oh, wow, sounds so good. Yeah, but that's chicken soup. The soups I've been having have been really good. I've got a lot of broth and made those, and there's some other ones that are good. It was a cashew, carrot, ginger, and I added more ginger and turmeric and um, onions and garlic and stuff to it. Wow, it's good stuff. But yeah, it's been keeping me going. Oh yeah, and that's another thing too. It's having that flu. I mean, my appetite's really low anyway, for probably because of age and stuff, and my Crohn's and that. But yeah, with this flu, I could barely have any appetite at all. I'd eat like one small bowl of soup. On a good day, I'd have two small bowls of soup, but I was done. Have a couple of crackers with that, and then I was done. And I'm just full, and I don't want any more. And yeah, it's pretty wild, pretty wild. I mean, I was glad to have all that soup. I went out and just got a whole bunch of soup and some veggies and ingredients to throw in there and stuff like that. And I'm sure I'm doing myself really healthy. Might might be making the flu. Um, what am I trying to say? Might be making a shorter time of the flu, eating that well and that sort of thing. But hopefully my appetite comes back a bit because it was low enough. But hey, physical magical from Turkey. Oh, huh, interesting. You must be. You're obviously new. I've never seen you before. But hi, how you doing? Welcome, Turkey. I've actually been into my doctor's once. I went in there to do a couple things, to make a phone appointment. So that's coming up in about a week. So I can talk to him on the phone about a lot of stuff. That's they're still doing that now up here, which is fine by me because I don't really like going all the way down into a town and going into an office. There's a bunch of people everywhere. And I prefer just doing stuff on the phone. Anyway, I've done that part and stuff, yeah. But I haven't actually conversed with my doctor yet about stuff. That's coming up on the phone call, and so I'm getting that going. And the flu actually slowed me down quite a bit too. Holy cow, Peter! Uh, yeah, I don't know why you haven't been able to hear it. It sounds like it's been muted or something. It's not as loud as it used to be or something. But it has been chiming and the bell's been going. But I don't know. Might be partly because of the heaters on and you hear that background noise. Might be covering up. But I thought I noticed that the bells weren't as loud as they ever used to be. So yeah, interesting. But what I'm looking at is your son made you a cheese omelet with cinnamon. Cheese omelet with cinnamon. That's interesting. I don't know if I would even ever think of that. I got to try that at some point when I get my appetite back and I'm eating omelets again. Sounds interesting. Sounds interesting. Well, Carl, you must have missed the pretty much one of the first videos I did since I got back here. I went out and I picked all those pine mushrooms there. If you haven't seen it, hopefully you'll get a chance to look it up. But yeah, I went out and did that. That was the only time, and then I got sick. The second night I got sick, and then I was done since then. But yeah, I've been actually. I don't know if it's too late or not for chanterelles, but I've actually been dying to take a drive out to the one of my favorite places for looking for chanterelles there, and check out if I can find any, because I'd really like to have even a small handful of chanterelles to bring home here and cook, because um, I really like those. I like pretty much all the mushrooms, but chanterelles I really do like them, and I find they're a lot more versatile than most mushrooms, and I like those ones the best when I do an omelet or something, whether it's a savory or a sweet kind of thing. Doesn't matter. They work good both ways, and just I find they're really versatile, but they're really tasty in that. And then if I get enough, I can dry some and keep them for later too, because I like that. But yeah, I'm hoping to get out. If I get back, on my feet and away from the flu and everything, I'll definitely get out there and try looking around. And just hope it's not too late by the time I do. That's her other one. I gotta move the laptop. She gets wild and crazy with that one. I've been thinking about it, Cheryl. I haven't called them yet or not, but I've been thinking lately. When I feel better, I'm gonna phone my friends down at the J&K farm stand and see if they got any, if the ducks are laying at all. Apparently, in the winter they don't lay as much or something. That's what I think I've heard, but I'm not too sure. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna check on that, see if I can get any. because I really like them over any eggs. Crash. Thank you for the ball. She was vibrating. But I'm definitely going to look into that, and hopefully I can get some, because I do like the duck egg, Cheryl, yeah. Oh, okay, you already saw that video of the mushrooms, Carl. Yeah, of course. I would have thought you would. You're pretty on top of everything all the time. Um, but yeah, I haven't done any more since then at all. I've looked around, like when I've gone outside to walk the girls around and everything like that. I do look around and I see stuff out there. There's a bunch of stuff out there, but nothing extremely exciting or anything like that. I got to go to specific places to for what I'm looking for anyway. But yeah, that'll hopefully come soon, and hopefully there'll be enough left out there to make it worthwhile making a video, kind of thing. I went when I first got back here. The very next, I got here on Wednesday night, and the very next day was Thursday at the soup kitchen there. I went down. That's where the tennis courts are. Yeah, and I went down there and dropped off a whole pile of apples. I had boxes and boxes of apples that were left in the orchard, and they're just gonna fall down and rot away. So I went and picked a bunch, and because I knew I was coming down here, and I thought I'll just drop them off. So yeah, they loved having a bunch of apples over there. Yeah, so I did go down there, but for some strange reason, she never found any tennis balls. I figured that's what you were probably thinking about. But that's the only time I've been there. I don't go there anymore because I only eat once a day, and it's always dinner time. So but until they have one dinner a month. It's the last Tuesday in the month, I think it is, and they have dinner. I should check on that because that could be coming up here soon. I'll definitely check. But other than that, I don't go there much anymore because I don't eat lunch, and I don't need to go down there, and I don't drink coffee, so I don't need to go down there and have a coffee and talk to people for very no reason, kind of deal. But yeah. So hopefully, now that I kind of think of it, I still feel it a bit, but I don't. It's not as intense and as bad as it was. I feel like I'm on the mend anyway, and on the way downhill, I guess. But as you can kind of hear, it's still kind of in my lungs and in my head and that. I feel like I'm on the mend, and as long as I don't have any bad relapses, I've heard from a number of people that I know that have had it, and that it's come and gone, and kind of they kind of thought they were getting better, and then they had a relapse and that. So and other people and even subscribers on my channel have made comments that they had it for 2 and 3 weeks, and it was really brutal and everything. So, but okay, I didn't know that was a medical recipe there, Carl, but it sounds like a good thing to do. Go catch some trout and make pine needle tea, and I should feel better. It's funny you mention that because, I don't know, after the first few days or a week of being sick with the flu there, I kept, almost every day I kept thinking, I'd like to go out and try and catch some trout. But, I couldn't get out and do it. It was just, but yeah, I kept thinking about it. But I never thought of the pine needle tea. I've done that before. I made it before and had it, but I didn't think of that this time, just the trout. Well, you're very welcome, Cheryl, as probably about time I got back into the saddle, I guess, and do the live show, but yeah. Actually, Peter, I've seen that too, but I don't know. I haven't seen anywhere else. And that if you're talking about what do you call it? Health food store here downtown. The owners, they sold that, at least a year ago, or maybe 2 years, and it's not quite the same as before. And I haven't seen duck eggs there or anywhere else other than the farms and stuff out this way. But interesting you mentioned that you saw it. No Frills, and yeah, that's pretty popular in some places. It's even popular out by Caramus and that. No Frills had quail eggs, and I've actually seen more stores have quail eggs than duck eggs. I've noticed that. It's interesting, and I've never tried them myself yet. And so next time I see them, actually, I gotta grab some and try them because um, I don't always run into them. That's right, Cheryl. There is a song, something I got back in the saddle again. Yeah, that's. I know it rings a bell and it's churning around in the back of my mind. There, it's back in the saddle again. Yeah, I just can't think of who wrote it and the actual name of it or whatever. And I can't think of the words. But yeah, there is a song out there about that. So why do you keep throwing your toys all over the place, baby? Huh? Why? I gotta go get her toys. Okay. Oh, there we go. There you go. This one or that one? You want that one? Nope. You want this one. She loves that one. I think I know who you're talking about, Carl. Uh, that was up in Whiskey Creek. That wasn't really a friend of mine. That was just a kind of neighbor up the hill. Didn't even know me, but they'd overcooked and made a whole bunch of stuff, and they brought me a crash. Crash. It's your turn to go get it. But yeah, unless there was someone else, I can't remember. Unless there was an actual friend of mine that made me a bunch of cookies and brought them to me. But yeah, I'm trying to eat a lot healthier and that, and I'm trying to stay away from as much sugars and that as I can. I have cookies every few months or something like that, just to know remind me what it was like. But yeah, you never know. Someone might bring me cookies anyway. You never can tell. And that's, for me, especially this time of year, it's kind of almost a downfall for me because I really love those butter tarts and stuff like that. Oh, they're so good, but so decadent. So much sugar. Yeah, that's right. I was at Bigfoot out there. And the lady, she was a lady that lived up on the hill there. And I never really met her before or not. But I guess. No. Shut up. Um, but I guess she'd seen me around a lot and knew like I was living in there and stuff like that. But yeah, she did a whole pile and I guess way too much, and so she dropped some off for me. That's the one, yeah. But you never know. Maybe I should park up there again. Maybe she'll bring me cookies. What are you doing? What are you doing? You go get your ball. Why don't you get your ball? Huh? Why don't you get the ball? Angel's gonna get your ball. Yeah. That's definitely true, Peter. I've noticed that myself. When even this time when I had the flu, fresh air is really actually helpful. You bundle yourself up so you don't get chilled or anything like that, and stay warm enough inside. But yeah, fresh air is very important. You can't stay in a stuffed up room that's no airflow and everything like that because it just builds up in that, and it actually keeps you sick, kind of thing. But yeah, we were always told that too. Is at some point, maybe if you can once a day, get out and get some fresh air. Basically, that's what I do with the girls. And sometimes if it wasn't for them, I might be sick a lot longer because I wouldn't get out. I wouldn't have a reason to get up and go out, right? So they get me up and out and go wander around. I get some fresh air, and I actually notice it when I can get out there and breathe, and you get the fresh, cool air and stuff. It's actually nice. And for me, that's what I do because, like I say, I have the girls, so I do get out there every day to, when I get some sort of fresh air for a certain length of time. And of course, the longer the better. Like if I can go and walk for, 40 minutes, 30, 40 minutes, maybe even an hour, it's the best. But sometimes it's only like 5, 10 minutes. But yeah, I remember that for sure. Where are we here? That's another thing, Cheryl, too. Yeah, like amongst all the other things I've hopefully mentioned to you and stuff. Yeah, just getting out once a day and going for a little short walk and getting some fresh air and looking around and seeing different scenery and stuff. It's very, very, very beneficial. Yeah, it's not really good to stay like locked up indoors for long periods of time at all. Um, and I noticed that when I'm stuck inside here with the flu, I can't go out and do anything. Um, and it actually gets to you after a while. I do like to get out and about for sure, like when I'm healthy and everything's going good and stuff. Um, but yeah, it's definitely a good thing to do is if you can get out and just do a little walk of some sort every day. Sometimes you'll go longer. Sometimes you'll be amazed at how long you've gone for a walk and then come back and how much better you feel. And it's not just like medically, physically, medically. Sometimes a lot of it's helps your psyche, right? Helps your have your like a nice, uh, good psychological feeling. Hey, John, how's it going? You just made it. Yeah, glad you can make it, John. Um, we're just about getting close to done here. Just about. We've been here almost 2 hours now. I don't know about my battery, but I'm glad you could hang in. What's no football games today? What's going on there? I gotta check my battery situation. Oh, we're under halfway, so we're getting down there. I might just plug this sucker in for a bit. Oh, your football game, did you win? Did your team, the Lions, win? It just ended, eh? I'm gonna plug this thing in. Uh, just so we don't get way too low on the phone, because, I mean, even when the live's over, I gotta charge it up somehow. Oh, come on. There we go. Don't ever want it to get, oh, that's cool, John. 10-1. That's nice. That's nice when your team just blows them out of the water, kind of like that. That's good. Glad to hear. I'm not a big fan of watching sports much, like football and all that kind of stuff. Not like I used to be, but um, I remember the feeling anyway. Oh, the record is 10-1, eh? Wow. Too bad they didn't beat it this time, eh? And I would not know if the Packers are playing at all, Beth. I would not know. But yeah, it's nice your team won. It's always nice when our team wins. Yeah. I don't even think I have a team. I may never have had one. I don't know. I mean, I'm in Vancouver, or I was born in Vancouver, so I guess Canucks are kind of my team in a way, but it doesn't always work that way. I mean, I really like the Edmonton Oilers for a long time too. So, yeah, but like I say, I'm not a big sports person. When I was younger, I used to love to play sports instead of watching it. There you go. John says the Packers are ahead of the 49ers. So there you go. I know these names. I just don't really know who exactly they are and where they're from. But the names have been around a long time. Your team got beat again, eh, Carl? But yeah, that happens. Well, if you consider that, in theory, that the Canucks are my team, I guess because of where I was born. Um, My team has gotten beaten a lot. They're actually been pretty pathetic most of their career that they've been around. Oh, that's cool, Cheryl, having the hummingbirds coming to your feeders net. Yeah, if you got feeders out, they'll stick around all winter long. Like I've had them up here in the winter when everything was freezing up, and you put the feeders out, and lots and lots of hummingbirds in. That's actually my favorite bird at all. I love birds, but hummingbird is, I'm gonna have to say, is my all-time favorite one. Yeah, but that's cool. Yeah, they're such cool little creatures, little birds. Really cool and amazing, and just they're a lot of fun to watch. The way they fly and stuff like that, and yeah, really cool. I haven't seen one for a while. I haven't been in a place or position that I would probably see them anyway for a while lately. But I know they've got tons of them on the Vancouver Island here. I'll see them somewhere along the way, even through the winter. I know I'll run into them here and there. That's interesting, John. Your sister-in-law is a hummingbird now too. I'm not sure if that is a full sentence there, but she must be a hummingbird lover too, as well. Yeah. Yeah, actually, Beth does. I've seen a bunch of those close up and slow mo videos of hummingbirds. They're really cool. Some people are really good at photography, especially the close up nature ones and with the slow motion and everything. So cool. Yeah, Cheryl, they are the cutest little birds on the planet, I think. They're so tiny and adorable and everything like that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you and your toys, baby. You and your toys. Just a second. Ah. Whoa, watch the laptop. She was waiting for me to do that. Yeah, Beth, they are. They're actually really hard workers, those hummingbirds, yeah. But that's interesting, Carl. I didn't know that. I know there's a lot of legalities around bald eagles um, in Canada and the United States, but I didn't know that if you were not a Indian or First Nations or whatever, that it was illegal for anyone to own eagle feathers in the United States. I did not know that. I mean, you could be walking along and a feather can fall out of the sky and land on your feet, right? That's happened so many times with a lot of people. Or you just walk along and you find them on the ground. Um, that's kind of weird that they would say it's illegal just to own the feathers. Wow. But but I guess that controls a lot of the poachers and the people that do all sorts of illegal bad things when it comes to eagles. Because I know they've done it here too, and it's frustrating when they kill them or do something weird with them. Oh, your daughter's in the hospital having a baby right now, John. Are you? Why aren't you down there? Oh yeah, you've seen it many times before, right? Oh, that's cool. I wish her lots of success and luck and whatever for having a baby, and that's cool. Congratulations. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Baby's going nuts on this ball and everything. I think I missed something here. Yeah, I always got to catch up. Or if it wasn't for checking the comments so I could communicate back and forth, I wouldn't have to keep checking the laptop. I just talking, talking, talking. That's an interesting way of putting it, Carl. Hope everything comes out all right, John. Oh. Yeah, I used to say something funny like that when we're at somewhere and we're gonna leave and we're gonna get up to go, and I'd go, okay, let's do like the babies and head out. I don't know. I was debating whether to say that one or not. Baby, would you stop it with the toys? I'm not gonna. I can't get them all the time for you. I guess you notice the squeaky chair more than I do. I kind of forget it's there. You'll get through it though, Cheryl. You know you will. You always do. We always do. You'll be fine. Yeah. It's just another one of those days. When I first got sick with the flu and I was had a severe depression, I had no idea how I was going to get through that. I thought it would never end. You know, like when you're sick and you feel like you'll never get better again. It was like, yeah. But just keep. There's the bells now. They are pretty muted. They used to be a lot louder. I swear. That doesn't help, does it? But I forgot what I was trying to say there. But yeah, everything you can look at and say, this too shall pass. And it will. It'll come and it'll go, and you'll feel better. Like I'm already feeling better than I was like 2 weeks ago. Like, especially up in here. That's right. There you go, Beth. Beth give you good information there. Good suggestion. And the good thing too, to try and make you feel better in a way, more lighthearted, is that you do have all the good memories, right? And if you didn't have the memories, then you wouldn't have anything. But yeah, you got the memories and that. And again, we keep telling you that you will be together again at some point. And I'm thinking it's definitely not that far away. I'm looking at 2035 as a big change in the whole planet and everything about it, and with God and everything. Like 2035, it's can't get much. We can't go on much further than that. Like the way the world is, but yeah, definitely at some point, whether it's 2035 or in that general area or not, at some point we will all get back together again. And I just know that in my heart and soul. And as long as you keep that in mind, should help you get through it all and just enjoy the memories you do have, kind of thing. Boy, you had to ask that question, didn't you, Beth? That's a long story in itself. It would take me a couple of hours just to explain it all to you, but I've studied this whole thing ever since I was a teenager. Been studying the Bible and everything about it. Past, present, future, and all that. Most of my life, like most of my adult life, like I say, from early teenager, and 2035 is there's a lot of information coming together to point to that number, but at some point in time, the end has to come, and then once the end has come and done its thing, then we've got the new beginning, right? Okay, that's the way the prophecy is going to go, but if you look all around it, we can't last much longer in 2035 with the way things are. And then on top of that, um, a god said back in the day in one of the writings to his people, he said that he would be back in one of their Baktun years. And a Baktun year is from the Mayan stuff. And a Bak, hey, come on, get off there. No, you're not playing around with what you shouldn't be. She still thinks there's more toys in that bag up there, and I've emptied it right in front of her face. Anyway, and these years are every 75 years, so the next Baktun year is 2035. The one after that would be 2087, and will never last until 2087. So, saying that the God said that I will. We just had a buffering glitch there or something for a second there. I don't know if you noticed that, but it was on my end. Anyway, it just points to that's a really good time that if he says that's when he's returning. So much of it makes sense. It'd take me forever to really explain in detail, but that's when this God said that they were returning. So, and that's through the Mayan scriptural information. AB, you're falling from Saudi Arabia. How are you doing? You're new to the channel. I might do that, Beth. I might address that in a different channel, but in a different video, I should say. But I would have to do another channel on that subject itself, because it would take a full channel to explain everything I know and read and studied and everything from beginning to end and put it all together in perspective. But I keep thinking, hey, Billy T, how's it going? Took you a while to get here. We could have used you a while ago. We had a troll there, but only one. Baktun is, I think it's Baktun. I think that's how it's spelled. It's a Mayan word. Of course, we will have all our memories and stuff in heaven or wherever it is we're going, Cheryl. I don't like to say specific things like, oh yeah, we're all going to end up in heaven, but like what really is heaven? And everybody's got their own concept of that. But yes, if you want to like just put it in a nutshell, yes, we'll have all our memories. I mean, that's how we'll remember who we're seeing, the people from the past, right? But yes, Beth, the Mayan culture there's a lot of South American stuff, and it's all intertwined. And man, it would take me it's one of my favorite subjects, and I want to start going on about stuff, but I could be here for days and weeks just talking about it. Yeah, you can Google that and check it out, but I don't know if you'll find a lot of the information I know, and specifically what I'm talking about there and that information. I would have to show you where to find it. I don't know, maybe it'll come up. But yeah, always check out that stuff. Anyway, that's my theory, and I keep putting it out there because there's a lot of people have made predictions, even including, oh, why can't I think of people or things? Newton. Sir Isaac Newton. He had his own theory on the time frame of when the end will come and blah blah blah. He said, what was it? I think it was not before 2040 and no later than 2060, which is actually pretty close, the closest estimate I've ever seen anyone through history come up with when the end times will be, because a lot of people think about it a lot and and a lot of people like Isaac Newton was obsessed by it, and he's come the closest I've ever heard. But for me, it's got to be, we can't wait till 2087. It's not going to happen. So it's got to be 2035, and that's only 11 years barely away. Yeah, Cheryl, how are your cats doing? Yeah, it's you've been having a rough go of life challenges for a long time there, Billy. You and your pain and everything like that, and all the stuff you've been suffering. But You are right. You are definitely blessed. We're all blessed if we, and that's another thing, Cheryl. We got to remember that we are blessed, no matter how bad it feels or how rough we feel or whatever. We're still blessed in lots and lots and lots of ways, and it helps to focus on our blessings over anything. But yeah, how are the cats doing? Oh wow, it's over 2 hours already. Wow, I just noticed that. Well, time to go. See ya. Sorry. I like to keep it around 2 hours. It seems about right for me and everybody. Of course, depending on when they show up, too. Oh, that's not so bad. We're below 50, but not too low. I don't see anything moving, so. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's good. The kittens are all doing well. That's great. The 17-year-old one still doesn't like the rabbit food, so you put it on top of the other food. Well, sounds like you're keeping her or him. I can't remember. I think it's a her, but keeping the cat healthy enough anyway. You know, good food and everything. But 17 years old, it's been around a while. And some can, only last 16, 17 years, and some can last 20 to 20 something years. It all depends on the individual, I guess. But yeah, glad all the kittens are doing well anyway. You still looking for trying to find maybe homes for them, or you're gonna end up keeping them all yourself? That's what happens to me. Is I end up keeping everyone myself. Yeah. The good thing is they're doing well and they're healthy. Oh my! What you do with all your toys, baby? What's you doing? Hmm? How you doing, Angel? You came back to us. She was up on her chair there for a while. There she is. What you doing, Angel? Huh? What you doing? Looks like she's sitting in the sun, in one of the sun rays. Not that she needs it. It's nice and toasty, warm in here with this heater going. It's really nice, and I've got it down to 50%, so it's just enough to keep us warm and cozy and comfy and that, and not shiver. And yes, Billy T, the heater is working great. And I was, oh yeah, I've been taking natural source of iodine and the vitamin D as well. There, Billy T. Yeah, yeah, and sunlight helps a lot too. Yeah, um, but yeah, I try and keep up on my good quality organic vitamins, the important ones. But yeah, the heater's working great. That's I was mentioning it a while back in this live show. Um, Basically, I can run at 12, 15, 16 hours. I'm not sure how long it'll actually last before it taps out the batteries when I don't want to push it because you don't want to drain your batteries ever so. If I was in sub-zero weathers like -5, 10, 15, 20, that kind of stuff would be a challenge to keep this warm with the heater. I need a backup heat source, and I need to cover all the windows and put a divider up behind the front seats there so that like block off this area and just keep all the heat contained in that. Um, but anyway, so yeah, I run it for like maybe up to 16 hours or so far. That's what I've gotten. I um, and then when I turn it off, I go and flip the isolator switch back on the main battery up front, um, and then get that going. Then I start the vehicle, run it for 10 to 15 minutes, and then the whole system's charged up again. I can turn it off and start the diesel heater back up again if I want to, but I don't run it that long and that hard as much as I can. I try to keep it warm in here a bit by running the vehicle and having the heater on or driving around, going from store to store or wherever I am going. But yeah, it would be a challenge in sub-zero weather. But over here on the island, it's not so bad, and this heater will take care of it for the most part. unless it gets down to minus whatever. We'll see what happens this year, but that's the way it always goes, Cheryl, isn't it? Yeah. So your daughter has claimed two of the kittens, and you're keeping three, but in the end, you're the one who takes care of them all anyway. Yeah, typical kids, eh? They want a puppy, but you're the one that takes care of it. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah. But at least they're well loved and liked and everything like that, and taken care of and, looked after and all that sort of stuff, rather than being somewhere that they're not going to be appreciated. Um, I guess in a small way, I'm kind of glad I'm back on the island, but mostly because of the weather situation and that, and trying to figure out how I'm going to deal with that to go to other colder places. But but in a way, no, I'm not so glad to be back on the island because I spent so much time here, so many years, and I really want to get out there and travel and go to the places I wanted to go to. And the thing was, thought maybe I'd go up to Carameas for, you know, the springtime and that, and then somewhere in the summer I'd be ready to take off and go somewhere in my new motorhome and that. But things just kept on taking time and time, and like it took me a long time to sell the tiny house and trailer. It took me a long time to sort out selling the truck and doing that. And it just, by the time I finished it all and I was actually ready, we got the diesel heater installed and everything checked out for this for traveling. Like it was November, and it's like getting late. So but yeah, but in the back of my mind, most of the time, I'm thinking I'd really like to be over on the mainland, going up around, anywhere in the Caribou interior area, um, uh, you know, Williams Lake, 100 Mile House, Quesnel, um, like there's so many places up there. That's where I'd love to be, but I'm not sure that we can survive in those kind of winters yet. But we're gonna work on that. We're gonna figure that out by the time this winter's over, anyway. That's right, Billy T. Cheryl's a kind soul with all the kittens and love for animals. Yeah, that was kind of cool and interesting, wasn't it, Cheryl? When I was doing the live show back there in Carameas in the summer, and a guy and his son come up and they want to buy the little tiny house and trailer, and yeah, it took a while for the sale to go through. That was a long story and complicated, their situation. I felt bad for them, but it finally came through, and it all happened and that. But it was really cool, yeah, and uh, it's quite neat that you guys got to be a part of the whole sale process kind of thing there. I, they were pretty much sold on it themselves anyway. Or the kid was, his son's 17 or something, and that's what he wanted it for himself. And like he was totally, they were both totally sold on it. Like, so I really didn't have to sell. But yeah, that was really cool. That was a really neat moment. I'll probably never forget that live show and that happening. It was pretty cool. Yes, Carl. Billy does have a channel. He has videos and that. But I'm actually I'm actually sorry to say that I haven't seen any of Billy's videos for quite a long time, because I just don't have time to do everything, and there's uh, you know so much I have to do and stay on top of it. I can't do it all, but yeah, you can go check him out, and basically I think you tap on his icon there and it'll take you to his homepage and see what he's got out there. Yeah, Carl, I hope Lori's okay today too. I don't know where she's at. I'm not sure if she was still traveling from, I guess, the lower East Coast to the upper West Coast or not, but what she's up to. But she's putting out a lot of short videos lately, or well, many videos, but putting out quite a few videos. but I'm not sure where exactly she's at. I don't have time, so much time to check on everyone and everything that's out there. It's sometimes it's frustrating because I don't know with health and age and everything like that. Um, um, I just don't have the time to put into doing all the things I want to do and studying and looking around and following other people and everything like that. There's one for you, Billy T. You notice that one there, Billy? There you go. Thanks, Billy. Good to have you around. Oh, that's cool. Holy cow. Every time I look, it seems like tons of time, more time has passed. Yeah, we're moving on real good here. I knew I was going to have to stay on for at least 2 hours now after so long of being, not have done any lives. But yeah, that's kind of what I figured, Billy. I even though I haven't gotten around to watching any of your stuff lately for quite a while, I guess I figured, yeah, you because of your health and you're being zapped out and burnt out and all the pain and whatever, you probably weren't actually like me. You weren't able to actually get out and do anything. It's not that easy to just go out and film stuff and even think and come up with sometimes you just don't want to because you feel like so painful or crappy or miserable or sick or something. Yeah, I totally understand that. Totally understand that. Oh, looks like the girls are flaked out. Probably because it's nice and toasty and warm in here. What you doing? What you doing, Spunky? Anyway, I think I can't think of anything else sort of fairly important or anything I wanted to bring up. I think I've covered as much as I can possibly think of. And time is moving on, and I'm going to have to get on top of things. Like I was mentioning, I got to run the girls and go up to the store and buy some food and that. But I also got to defrost this freezer, and that's going to take a certain amount of time. You got to wait for it all to melt and everything, clean it all up, and turn it back on. But so that's going to take a while of my time, a couple hours probably of my time today. So I'm going to have to stay on top of that and a bunch of other things, just so I can get all the things I need to get done today. Cheryl, no, I don't. This old house, I may have heard it somewhere before, but I probably didn't know what the title was at all. But it doesn't ring a bell to me. I know there's. I don't know whether it's a song or something. I've heard that saying. This old house. I know they did some kind of show like. There's tickling my throat again. Renovation show on TV. There's so many of them. One I know, I'm sure there's one called This Old House, but there's probably got to be a song out there called This Old House, but I don't know. I will try and remember to look into that, go Google it and see what it's about. But whatever the song is, actually is, I probably might even know the one you're thinking about, but the title in that doesn't ring a bell right off the bat. But I'll check it out. But that was another thing when I was sick and everything. I just I thought of a bunch of different songs, wrote some stuff down, and I just didn't even feel like having the energy to sit and write any songs down because any lyrics down. It's just because you know, I mean, you're just sitting there writing, but you got to focus with your eyes and that. And sometimes like my eyeballs hurt a lot when I had the flu. Um, and now that I mention it, I don't they don't even feel anything right now, but they were hurting a lot, and sometimes it's hard to look and focus and read and stuff. And it's, you know, when you're that sick. But yeah. Anyway, there was a couple of people that mentioned they're going to show up, and they never made it today. And for whatever reason, that's okay. Hopefully, they'll come back on the next one or the next one. But yeah, but it was pretty good today. Yeah, it was about time I tried to get back in the saddle again. That's another song, isn't it? I think I mentioned that already. It's actually getting quite warm. I'm going to. I'm actually going to turn this off so it'll. Oh no, I got to turn it up. When you first start it, you start on a high, run it for about 10 minutes or so, I guess, or maybe less, and then you can adjust it down to, 50%, 30, 20, 10%. And then when you want to turn it off, just crank it back at the high for a few minutes, and then turn it off. Someone told me that, and I don't have any other real knowledge of it, whether it's true or not. So, and the people that mention that, I assume that they have knowledge in that area because that's what they do, kind of thing. And um, anyway, so that's what I got to do. So I got to crank it up for a few minutes and then turn it off. So you just looked it up. It was "This Old House" by Stuart Hamblin. That's a song, eh? "This Old House" by Stuart Hamblin. Okay, because you went to that much trouble, I'm going to write it down. But first, I'm going to crank this up. Okay, there, it's going on high now. There we go. Okay, I wrote that one down just that way because I will forget. I'm terrible at that. I think I spelled it wrong too, though. Well, thanks, Billy. I think everyone enjoys when I'm on, and especially if I haven't been on for a while, they love to see me back again. That's an interesting one. I haven't heard of that. Hey, John. Spandex Nation in Vegas. I've never even heard of that. Of course, I don't watch regular television at all. The only time I watch anything that's online is usually YouTube stuff or anything online that's related to knowledge and understanding and educational stuff. Well, that's interesting. Are you the same Billy T that watches Spandex Nation in Vegas? I don't know. That's an interesting question for sure. S. Sober. S. Ober. Oh, you know that song. "This Old House" by Stuart Hamblin. You know that song, S. Ober? Oh. Oh, thanks, Carl. Thanks for the warning. Yeah, I never thought of it, but I didn't even think I was in the video in the view. But I would definitely not want to moon anybody. Yeah, not at my age. Yeah. But now that someone else has mentioned it, I'll have to definitely check into that song, Cheryl, and see about it. There's so many songs I check into and I go, no, I can't do that. I can't pull it off. I'm just not that talented. But, there are some I can do. Oh, I've done "Time in a Bottle" there, Peter. I've done that a couple times now, "Time in a Bottle." But "Tiny Bubbles," I got to look that one up. I haven't heard of that one in 40 years or something. "Tiny Bubbles," yeah. "Time in a Bottle" is Jim Croce. I know that one. Tiny Bubbles, I'm not sure. Oh, you do. You follow 5 channels in Vegas, Billy T. Yeah, okay. I don't think I've ever heard of anything from out of Vegas. Is that on YouTube? Vegas Low Roller, eh, Carl? I don't know any of these things. Are they all on YouTube kind of thing? I have to try and remember them and look them up. There's another one there for you, Billy T. I think so, anyway. From the sounds of it, that's what it seems like to me. So get your wrench out there, buddy. Sounds like something you'd see on P. Diddy. The Statler Brothers. I haven't heard that name in, wow, it's been a long time. The Statler Brothers. Okay. Definitely have to check them out. I mean, they were pretty well known back in the day. Yeah. Oh, okay. Ah. See what we can do here, eh? Yeah, sometimes these things online, these stuff online, depending on your signal, how good or bad your signal is, sometimes it can take forever. Oh, now I don't know if you can hear the heater pumping harder now, but blasting out some good hot air right now. Oh, the Statler Brothers, they were on Hee Haw. Is that right, Peter? They probably were, yeah. Statler Brothers on Hee Haw. That makes sense. I remember Hee Haw. That takes me way back, way back. Those were kind of the good old days in a sense. Things were a lot simpler then, it seems like, anyway. I'm surprised not a lot of people have been walking by. I don't know if you've noticed, but I definitely got to oil this chair, man. It's getting to me as well. All right, well, there we go. I think 2.5 hours is pretty decent. Pretty decent. So, yeah, that would be interesting odds there, John. We're both watching the same channels, eh? Ah. Serpent of Ere, hi. You're new, definitely, for sure. Hope you're friendly, because that's all we like here is friendly community people. But you came at the wrong time. You missed almost all the show. Well, I'm glad we had a good turnout today, that's for sure. That was excellent. I wasn't sure because sometimes if you're not out there long, then people lose interest, sort of, not really lose interest, but you know, they just kind of forget for a while, and then you have to coax them to come back. Good family show. That's the way to put it, Carl. That's the way to put it. Yeah. That's exactly what I mean. Oh, we're back up to 50%. My battery pack is working. We went down to about 45%, and now it's going back up again because I plugged it in. Anyway, yeah, I think it's time. I think a lot of people got things to do this afternoon, and I know I do. And we've had a good session today, good long session today. Okay, Cheryl, I'll have to definitely check that out. Your mom loved the song "This Old House." I'll check it out. But Yeah, the time did seem to go by pretty fast today, didn't it? It really did. At another later date, I'd like to hear a little bit more about your dad's background there, Billy T. It sounded like he had a lot of fun driving people around to their gigs and stuff. Karimi, hello, how are you? New person again. Yeah, I like listening to the oldies on the radio and also watching the oldie stuff on old television stuff. I like that too. Not that I'm stuck in the past, but I really like that old stuff. Brings back memories now. Hey, NH Bent Needle, you just popped in when we're gonna pop out. Well, it's a good thing you're just popping in to say hi to everyone because we're just about done here. We've been here 2.5 hours, but good. Glad you can make it, NH Bent Needle. Oh boy, sometimes you try and talk and it, oh, indigestion or something. Yeah, glad you can make it, NH Bent Needle. It's glad you can stop in and say hi. And how are you doing and everything? Yeah, there's a few people missing today, and you were one of them. Yeah, I am actually feeling a little bit better. Not 100% yet, but I'm feeling that I can get up and move around a little more, and I'm not so wiped out and all that sort of stuff. And I seem to be on the mend, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm glad about that, and hopefully I just keep going. I've mentioned that some people I know have gone into remission and it hit them hard again, but. Usually that doesn't happen to me. Usually I fight it off and I'm good to go. I think I can only remember once that it probably happened to me, but yeah. But anyway, we've had a really good chat today, and I'm glad to be back in the saddle and talking to you guys and entertaining whatever. Uh, yeah, my doggies are just all flaked out right now. Well, thanks for that, Cheryl. Yeah, I hope I get better and better too, and hope it's years and years in between my next flu because I just want to keep doing stuff. I don't like being down and out. It's not fun. I guess it's one thing if you break your leg or something, you have no choice. But yeah, when you'd rather be up and about and you're stuck inside, it's not that much fun. Anyway, so I guess we've come to the end here, I think. So, oh, that's okay. I'm going to turn it off when I get up. Actually, I'll turn it off now. Oh, it's squeaky. There we go. I think almost 2 minutes to totally shut down. It just sounds like that for the most part. But it'll be done by the time we're finished here. Yes, thank you, Carl. Thank you. You almost took the words right out of my mouth. Take care, everyone, and God bless you all. Yeah, I think that was the last comment. Yeah, so far. Anyway, it's been a great time. I'm glad we're back together again, and like I say, I hope I can just keep going again, back on my regular routine, and nothing drag me down anymore. Oh yeah, Cheryl, good luck with your tests on Tuesday there. I'm sure it'll be okay, but just wish you good luck anyway, and just try not to think about it until Tuesday shows up. Stay in the moment. But yeah, good luck with that there, Cheryl, and everyone out there. I hope you stay safe and stay warm and healthy and everything like that, especially healthy. That's the best part. Anyway, I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh and sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. So long, everybody. I've missed you guys, and I'm going to miss you again until next time. And we'll just hope that we're all healthy and for next Sunday. And hopefully I'll get enough energy and stuff to actually start putting out videos. Okay, take care, everyone. Ciao for now.